Today, our verse is Acts chapter 7, verse 60. And falling on his knees, he cried out with a loud voice, Lord, do not hold this sin against them. And when he had said this, he fell asleep. Stephen is an example of someone who lived like Jesus. He challenges us to do the same. There are certain parallels between the death of Stephen and that of Jesus. The first is the charge they brought against him, blasphemy, Acts chapter 6 verse 11. That is the same charge against Jesus. Matthew 26:65, Mark 14:64, Luke 22:65. Second, they instigated and brought false witnesses to testify against Stephen that he spoke against Moses, God, the holy place, and the law. Acts chapter 6, 11-13. The Jews also got people to testify against Jesus. Matthew 26, 60-61. Third, the witnesses said they heard Stephen say that Jesus of Nazareth will destroy this place and change the customs that Moses delivered to them. Acts chapter 6 verse 14. Jesus was accused of saying he will destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days. Matthew 26:61. These accusations were the build-up to the condemnation of Stephen. And as they were stoning him, Stephen commended his spirit into the hands of Jesus, just as Jesus commended his spirit into the hands of his Father. Luke chapter 23 verse 46. Then comes our verse, falling on his knees, he cried out with a loud voice. To fall on the knees is to pray. And Jesus withdrew from his disciples, knelt and prayed. Luke chapter 22 verse 41 in the Garden of Gethsemane. And on the cross, Jesus cried out to his Father twice before he gave up his spirit. Matthew 27:46, Mark 15:34. The punchline in our verse is the last words of Stephen. Lord, do not hold this sin against them. Jesus taught his disciples to forgive. But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Matthew 5 verse 44. And Jesus gave up his spirit on the cross. But before that, he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Luke 23:34. And those were the words of Stephen before giving up his spirit. He prayed for those who were persecuting him and forgave them. What challenges you in the life of Stephen today? There are so many things we can learn from Stephen. How patient are you to take insults and pain? How do you forgive? Let us learn from the life of Stephen to follow Jesus the way Stephen did. Lord, help us forgive even those we would ordinarily not forgive because of the deep hurts they have caused us. Amen. God bless you, and I wish you a very wonderful day.